The All Progressives Congress (APC) on Friday warned the Southeast and leadership of the Ohaneze Ndigbo, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and its presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, had nothing but deceit to offer them. National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Mallam Lanre Issa-Onilu, who was reacting to the Thursday endorsement of Atiku by Ohaneze, told reporters in Abuja that the action of the group was a grave mistake aimed at deceiving the people. Issa-Onilu said those present at the meeting were probably friends of the former vice president who he had promised to make rich when he elected, adding that from the reaction of Igbo leaders, it was clear that the endorsement did not command the support of a cross-section of the people of the geopolitical zone. He dismissed Atiku's restructuring plan as a convenient, simplistic and populist gimmick aimed at whipping up and exploiting perceived sentiments ahead of this year's elections. He said, "We find it curious that the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has tactically avoided speaking on his touted restructuring plans during his campaigns. Our observation comes against the backdrop of the now disputed communique issued by some members of Ohaneze Ndigbo on the 2019 general elections. With a few members of Ohaneze falling for Atiku's antics, it has now become clear that the purported endorsement of Atiku's presidential ambition does not enjoy the support of most of the Igbos. One of such proofs is the statement by the Anambra state government's dissociating the state from the dubious endorsement of Atiku contained in the equally disputed communique. It would now seem that a few people in Ohaneze are trying to misrepresent the interest of the Ndigbo, and we wonder whether these people are part of Atiku's friends that he has promised to make rich as a cardinal policy of his government. Many questions beg for answers. Besides the deceitful restructuring promise, what else do the Igbo stand to gain from an Atiku presidency? Nothing. Could it be that Atiku and the PDP's restructuring rhetoric are selective and bespoke for specific audiences? The answer is yes. Atiku's restructuring rhetoric is simply a convenient, simplistic and populist gimmick aimed at whipping up and exploiting perceived sentiments ahead of the 2019 elections. Read also, Atiku's endorsement splits Ohaneze Ndigbo, and indeed all Nigerians must be wary of Atiku and his PDP ilk who, in their desperate quest for power, are ever ready to play fraudulent political games and parade themselves as ethnic champions to the gullible. We must protect the sanctity of our nationhood. Atiku has refused to speak on the nature of the restructuring that he is cashing in on. But little wonder, because he is transactional in nature. Atiku has no plan for this country and he is not pretending about it. He has said it clearly and on many occasions that he is seeking power to be able to sell off national assets to make his friends and himself rich. There is no doubt that Atiku only intends to use and dump the Igbo people. Ndigbo should not forget that it was during the administration of former President Olusegun Obasanjo